this game, Jonah Lomu Rugby, is one of the greatest rugby games and probably still the best rugby game that there's been. Um, if you're a fan of rugby, it's a must-have. Let's be serious. I'm just gonna let this intro play out because it's still in my mind as one of my favourite intros to any game. If you're a fan of rugby, just you already know this game. You already know it's one of the best. But I don't know. It has so much charm, so much. Everything about this is so good. I think it's of the era because like if you know Jonah Lomu, he was one of the greatest rugby players that's ever graced this earth, ever played, and yeah, we're just gonna get into this. I'm just gonna do if it's gonna let me do like a little test match. Even though it is Jonah Lomu rugby, I feel like I'm not gonna play as New Zealand. I'm gonna stick to playing as England. We'll do England versus New Zealand. See how that goes down. I think this came out just before the 2003 World Cup where England won. Maybe just a little bit before that. Maybe it came out. I think it actually came out. Now I think about it, in the late 90s. It might have been 1998. Because I know you can also get this on the Sega Sega Saturn, which I've been after for a while. Where am I? England. Here we go. You're gonna let me play? Who am I playing against? And then let's do England Australia, yeah. And then if we've got time, I'll go back to another one. Love these fake stadium names. Tallyfield. Is that supposed to be Murrayfield? Aston Road, Haley Road. Oh. Alright, Tallyfield. Don't know what any of this means. Oh no, here I do. Alright, wherever third. Let's get proper rugby weather. Penalties off. No, penalties fouls. Let's just stick to fouls because I haven't played this in a while. So I do know the offside rule in rugby, but I haven't played this in a while, and I feel like I might just constantly be offside. Right, who have I got? On my team? Okay, I recognise Dawson and okay, McCall. I don't know McCall. Maybe do I? No. I don't know. I feel like they made. Oh, great. Yep. Look at this peak. Leave rock. Oh, and the commentary. Look, team, what are you doing? See, what was good about this game is that they made it simple. And rugby is a complicated game. Like, it can be quite complicated. Pick up. But why would you kick it? Mate, I'm getting dominated by Australia. Excuse me, there was a knock on there, ref. Pick up the ball. Oh, I haven't got the ball yet. I don't know what's going on. Should have probably picked someone a bit easier. Yeah, like everyone's like every tackle in this is like a absolute oh yes, have I got it? Bit of a breeze. See what's good about this is it's they've taken the rules of rugby and made it arcadey and made it fun, which is what I feel like a lot of the modern rugby games they try and go for this realism and like what stupid. All right, and okay. So I feel like they get to try and go for realism and simulation, like they're just trying to be like a FIFA game, and it just doesn't work anymore because it's too complicated. Like there's a rugby league game, an Australian rugby league game that's actually quite fun to play. I got a demo of that, and again because rugby league I feel like is a little simpler. It's a lot faster and it transitions into a good rugby game. While as rugby union is just so full of rules and stoppages, it doesn't make fun. Is anyone actually gonna? What's going on? As if. No. No, come on. Come on, Robinson. I'm assuming that was Jason Robinson, I'm not sure. Interesting, okay. I love how there's a dig in button. Ah, look at this game. Very untidy. Pick up the ball, pick up the ball. This game's really got a sort of... To be fair, I've just jumped straight in on this, so I don't really know what's going on. Okay, let's exit. Let's go for a team. I feel like jumping straight in as England versus Australia was probably a bad idea, but I didn't concede any tries in that short time I played that, so you know, still got it. But yeah, let's go back. See if I can't really remember. I think it was like Rugby 07 is also a really good one, where they sort of like the passing is the button, the R1 and L1, and it just works really well. I can't remember what the passing is in this one at all. Territories Cup. Oh, can I play as? Ooh, 5 nations. God, look how old this is. Let's go Tri Nations. And then we'll play as Australia. No, we won't. We're not going to play as Australia. We are going to play as New Zealand, because this is how the game wants you to play. As New Zealand are far better than anyone. Okay. So I've pretty much played rugby my whole life. I took a long break from rugby after I had a serious knee injury and started playing other sports for a while. But I think I started originally playing for a small town, small village team called Datchworth in the south of England. I started playing when I was about 4, and I played all the way up until I was about 18, and that's when I tore a ligament in my knee. And then I was off playing rugby. I started playing other sports. I started playing lacrosse for a long time, and then when I got back into sports again, I was actually watching the 2019 World Cup, which really strangely enough, watching Japan is what New Zealand is so good. So watching Japan in that World Cup really sort of inspired me to get back into rugby again. So I started at my local team, and it was just it came back, and I found my love for the sport again. And oh my god, New Zealand are so good in this game. Just dominate. Like, one guy just pushed 3 people over. That's how strong they've made New Zealand. All right, come on, pick up. Why is it always kicking the ball? I still haven't actually worked out how to pass. Oh, so it's hold the button, not tap. God, this is from like that old era of games where it was just more people join. Okay. That's good rucking, apparently. Great commentary. I don't know who's got it. Nah, don't know. Just someone down there. A rugby player has got the ball. I'm looking forward to the next World Cup. Hopefully this doesn't date the video, but the World Cup, the 2022, no, when is it? 2023 World Cup in France. I think it's going to be absolutely banging. I do think France are probably going to win it, which would be nice to have another sort of Northern Hemisphere team win the World Cup. I just think players like Antoine Dupont and such just look so on top. What's going on? Is it giving me prompts for when the other team have the ball? I think it is. Okay, right, so it's just nice and short. Right down his throat. That's not a common phrase, but okay. yeah, so this game, I just thought I'd show it off a little bit. Please don't score, please don't score. Yes, undefeated so far. He says when it gets to half time. Yeah, so again, this is just another little sort of game, sharing the memories of what it was like having this game as a kid, and just if anyone was looking at wanting to buy the game for their collection or something, just give you a brief idea of what this game's like, and hopefully, why would you pass the ball? You're about to score. Yeah, he scored. All right, yeah. So I just thought, if you've liked this video, if you enjoyed it, please just like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be posting more content on a weekly basis about sort of this sort of stuff. If you were just having a look on the video, just to see sort of like what the game's like, how it plays, what it looks like, then yeah, hopefully that's helped you in deciding whether or not to buy this game. I would recommend it. It is a fun sports game, but I do understand that rugby is not it's not the biggest and the most popular sport. It's a bit of a niche market, this game, so it's probably why it's a bit of a rarer game to find, because it's not many people there's not many good rugby games out there. I think this Rugby 07, that's about it really. But anyway, yeah, like I said, like and subscribe, and hopefully see you in the next video.